I mean, I was just rinsing out some cups.
Well, how long does it take you? I'm busting a gut here, mate.
Well, I went into a bit of a reverie, you know, but I'm all right now.
Glad to hear it.
No, I was just thinking. Well, where do you want this thing, anyway?
Out from under this lot. So what were you thinking about then with that mighty brain of yours?
Oh, just a deep and philosophical question.
All right.
Yeah, something that's been baffling scholars and sages down the ages.
What's that then?
What is? An ace girl like Susan Barlow doing with a bloke like Mike Baldwin.
Well, if that's all that's puzzling you, mate, I can help you out there. I'll tell you what she's using for one thing.
Money.
There you are, it's not so baffling, is it?
Money, flash car.
Power.
Power? Do you think he's got power? Well, I suppose he must have, yeah.
You ask him over there, slaving away in that factory of his, they'll tell you he's got power, and power's an aphrodisiac, it turns them on.
I know what an aphrodisiac does.
And I suppose he's not bad looking and all. I mean, he's not fat enough, is he?
Yeah, but he's ancient, he's older than the flipping Sphinx.
Yeah, but he's not past it, though, that's obvious.
Well, how old do you reckon he is?
I don't know.
Well, I reckon he must be at least 50-odd.
No, he's more like 40-odd.
Yeah, but she is still only 20, though, isn't
it's
she?
only like, say, Prince Charles and Diana, innit? I mean, if you've got enough to offer, you're never too old, are you? It's like I say, it's power, innit? Power and guilt.
I haven't got either.
Not until you decide to start pulling your flipping weight, Curly, my son. You've no chance of getting any sex appeal. So if you want to pull birds like that when you're 40-odd, start by grabbing the other end of this screen now. Come on.
It's not right. It's just not right.
Shut up.
I don't know why we're bothering with this thing. We haven't got room for it.
Look, it costs us now, so anything we make on it's pure profit, innit?
If we ever flog it...
We'll flog it, and if we don't, we can wire it up and you can learn how to cook.
Now that's not a bad idea.
Aye, aye. Aye, aye.
Yeah, maybe if I could cook, I'd be able to pull some more birds.
You think so?
Well, yeah, with all this feminism being rampant and all.
Well, it might help you pull a feminist, but then again, who wants to pull a feminist bird?
The great advantage of being able to cook, lad, is you don't have to bother with women at all. You're not dependent, you can fend for yourself.
But I want to bother with women, Mr. Sugden. I want to bother with them quite a bit, but unfortunately, they don't want to bother with me.
You don't know when you're well off.
You don't have no time for women yourself, Mr. Sugden?
In the place.
Well, if that's not in the kitchen, you must confine your interest to some other room in the house.
I give these matters the consideration they deserve and no more. Women are all right, I don't mind, but everything in proportion.
Yeah, that's all like my women, everything in proportion.
That'll be the phone.
Steady. Hey, it's funny though, isn't it? I mean, you see some right unprepossessing blokes going out with some knockout women. I mean, they're all stunted dwarves with beer guts like darts champions, and they're covered in hairy warts. And the birds that are with them. And then there's me. All right, I'm not Clint Eastwood. I'm not Sylvester Stallone. I'm not even Simon Le Bon, but...
Whoever he might be.
Duran Duran.
I beg your pardon?
Duran Duran.
You're not making sense.
No, none of it makes any sense.
Oh, well, you're not the first. George Formby had a song, you know. If women like them, like men like those, why don't women like me?
Really?
Aye. If women like them, like men like those, why don't women like me? Hey, hey, why don't women like me?
Well, whoever wrote that was a great poet, and he speaks to me here.
Well, do these words mean anything to you? Hillside Street, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, yeah, he's converting that big house into flats, isn't he?
Yeah, and you said we'd go up there and clear out a load of stuff.
I forgot.
Yeah, I know you forgot. He knows you forgot, and he's not very happy.
We better go round.
Well, there's no point. Did you want anything, Mr. Sugden? Because for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be spreading stuff all over this yard. Like blood and the stuff that passes for his brains.
Well, I wouldn't want to interfere with the good work, but I happened to notice a skip outside one of them big houses in Broughton Street. A tremendous amount of stuff going into it. I thought you might find something to interest you around there. Just intelligence gathering, really.
Well, cheers, Percy. You see, he's more used to this business than you are.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Sugden. I'll see you.
Steady.
All right.
Well, I've been to see him. It's all right. He's a bit cheese, but it's on for tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, yeah, a bit lucky, really. On the way around here, I bumped into a bloke who wants some topsoil. And I know where we can get some, so there you are. It was meant to happen. Oh, yeah. And the girl from the baker's, she wants shifting because she's moving in with her mate. And she specially requested if you'd be available. She said she'd make it you worthwhile. I think she fancies you.
I know she fancies me, but I don't fancy her.
Well, play the white man, Teddy. Her mate might fancy me, you never know.
Her mate looks like E.T.
Well, E.T. grew on you after a while.
Oh, all right, then, he's